Welcome back to the daily morning sports feed on Reds Army, with me as editor Olivia. Today, let's take a look at some notable sports news in the past 24 hours. Thank you for always supporting and accompanying us. Come to the following hot news. Real Madrid 2-0 Eintracht Frankfurt. Champions League winners seal UEFA Super Cup glory for record equaling fifth time. Manchester United recruitment strategy in question amid troubled transfer window. Javier Chicharito Hernández keen on returning to Manchester United. Real Madrid 2-0 Eintracht Frankfurt. Champions League winners seal UEFA Super Cup glory for record equaling fifth time. Match report from the UEFA Super Cup as Real Madrid beat Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0 in Helsinki. David Alaba opened the scoring for the Champions League winners in the first half before Karim Benzema made it 2-0 after the break. Real have now won the competition 5 times. David Alaba and Karim Benzema scored in each half as Real Madrid beat Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0 in Finland to win the UEFA Super Cup for a record equaling fifth time. The winners of last season's Champions League and Europa League faced off at the Olympic Stadium in Helsinki, where semi-automated offside technology was making its first appearance in European competition. Despite Thibaut Courtois being called into action several times in the first half, Real controlled the majority of possession and went ahead 8 minutes before the break when David Alaba tapped into an empty net, 37, after Casemiro had headed the ball back across goal from a tight angle. Frankfurt continued to show promise after the interval but lacked purpose in the final third, and it was the La Liga champions who looked the most likely to score the game's second goal. Casemiro struck the bar with a powerful left-footed drive on the hour mark before Benzema doubled Real's lead and sealed the win when he connected with a Vinicius Jr. cross to beat Kevin Trapp from just inside the area, 65. Benzema's strike sees him become Real's outright second highest goalscorer of all time, 324, ahead of Raul, 323, but behind Cristiano Ronaldo, 450. As for Frankfurt, their poor start to the season continues after they were thrashed 6-1 by Bayern Munich in their opening Bundesliga match last week. Manchester United recruitment strategy in question amid troubled transfer window. Man Utd have agreed a deal to sign Juventus midfielder Adrien Rabiot but ended pursuit of Bologna's Marko Arnautovic after £7.6 million bid rejected. United still hoping to land Barcelona's Frenkie de Jong, but forward target Benjamin Sesko is heading to RB Leipzig from Red Bull Salzburg. Manchester United wrapped up the closing months of their miserable 2021-22 season by circling the crucial need for a defensive midfielder and an elite forward as the most pressing squad priorities. They are trying to finalize a deal for Adrien Rabiot, a man Juventus can't wait to be rid of, to play in the center of the park. To cure their issues of having a want-away, aging attacker and an injured one they would have sold, they turned to 33-year-old Marko Arnautovic. That miscalculation has only been wafted away by Bologna pricing United out of a deal and an understandable backlash from the fanbase. With these two pursuits, United, who have preached a new era under Erik ten Hag contoured by discipline and squad harmony, walked eyes wide open towards the opposite. How did they land on Arnautovic, who has clashed with coaches and captains, and possesses the attitude of a kid, according to Jose Mourinho? How are United, with a new manager and an extensive restructure behind the scenes, playing the same old tricks on themselves? The entirety of the window has been spent pining after Frenkie de Jong, whose preference is to remain at Barcelona, a club forcing him out as part of their slant on creative accounting. A basic agreement was clinched with the Catalans to sign the progressive midfielder on July 14, and United have since stood by watching as a very public contractual dispute plays out between de Jong and Barca. Chelsea have also been watching, waiting and anticipating their opportunity for another hijacking. In solving their offensive dilemma, the club said they didn't want to enter a bidding war for Darwin Núñez, when in reality they were not a consideration for him and there was no market, per Benfica. The club left it late to pursue Benjamin Sesko, who will join Leipzig from Red Bull Salzburg in July 2023. Rabiot at least offers attributes that the club don't currently count on in midfield: strong tackling and duel rate, safety in transition, aggression and intensity. But the drama series around him and the feeling that this is more United taking what they can easily get rather than holistically addressing what they need screams mismanagement. The Rabiot turn is perhaps a perfect snapshot of the club under the parasitic Glazer ownership. United gave Juventus £89 million for Pogba, have returned him back for free and are now helping the Italians cure a headache by taking the Frenchman off their hands, while greasing their push for the superior Leandro Paredes. Last week, United were ruffled by commentary that also painted them as a dysfunctional party in the De Jong pursuit. Have they been paying attention to their window? Or, as that sporting director cuttingly joked, leave alone analytics, do they even use Google? Javier Chicharito Hernández keen on returning to Manchester United. The Mexican international's contract with the LA Galaxy expires at the end of the season and he leaves the door open to return to the Premier League. Javier Chicharito Hernández will be the captain for the MLS side in the 2022 All-Star Game against the Mexican First Division at Allianz Field in St. Paul, Minnesota. This will be his second consecutive MLS All-Star appearance against the Liga MX All-Stars. Chicharito's future is up in the air. This is Chicharito's third year in Major League Soccer and his contract expires at the end of the 2022 campaign. There have been no talks about prolonging his stay in Los Angeles, but there is a clause in his contract saying that by scoring 12 goals this season, he will automatically receive a one-year extension. Javier Hernández was interviewed by The Sun, who asked the Mexican star about his future. The 33-year-old told the British paper that he would love to return to Manchester United, who he joined in 2010, but still showed respect to the Los Angeles Galaxy, who hold his contract until the end of the 2022 MLS campaign. If United comes and asks about me, without a doubt I would say yes and play for free if necessary. At the same time I want to be respectful to my club, LA Galaxy. I am playing well and my goal is to win the MLS Cup. We will see what happens in the future, but right now my commitment is with the Galaxy, said Hernández. Chicharito joined the Premier League side while Sir Alex Ferguson was in charge and he spoke about the struggle that the Red Devils have gone through since their legendary skipper's retirement. I am not surprised because in life it is not easy to have a manager for 26 years and be as successful as Sir Alex, added the LA Galaxy captain. And those are also the most outstanding sport news today. Thank you to everyone for listening and following Reds Army's daily news. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the latest sports news.